Hey, how's it going, everyone? So today we have a fun video. As you can see, we got Dinomorphia, but also Xeno. So I feel like it's going to be a fun splash of dinosaur combinations in this. So without further ado, let's get into this. So, off the rip, I'm going to say this. Monster-wise, it only has 19 monsters. But I still feel like it has, just good synergy because a lot of the spells and traps, are searching or summon from the extra deck using the deck, so you never feel like you really have a dead hand even though the monster ratio is lower. So 3 of Teresia. So obviously we only have 2 different types of Dinomorphia monsters. So we have Diplos. Kind of hope, I don't know, maybe he does have a higher rarity, but that would be nice, better than common. And then we're diving into the Xeno. So we have 3 Xeno Meteorus, and then we have 3 of the Transcendosaurs. I know a lot of builds, whenever I see them, you only see 1 of him, at most 2, but I just feel like it's fun with the synergy of fusing, that no matter what, even if you feel like, can you really summon him? Yes, I feel like it is still very easy to get him out or to use him with other resources. And then we have 3 Petite over here. I feel like for the most part he's just the best because I think everyone is literally level 4 and higher. Yeah, literally everyone is level 4 and higher. I just wanted to double check because I didn't want to possibly make that mistake. But yeah, so no matter what, it's just very good. Just because, Baby Saurus, you kind of would only use him just to get him out. So I just felt like, why have the middleman when I can just reduce the deck size and just focus on him. We have 2 Frostosaurus. I'm so annoyed because when I was younger I actually had Ultimate Rare, but there we go. I still have, was it the Shatterfoil or whatever? Yeah. Yeah, but I had Ultimate Rare, so I'm annoyed I don't have that anymore, but whatever. We're not going to talk about me being a kid and not understanding trade logic. And then 2 Megalomasher. In my early stages I was doing, Rescue Rabbit, but ultimately I decided not to just because I felt like I don't need 3 of him, I don't need the Rescue Rabbit, so I just felt like this was better options. And now into the spells, obviously 3 Fossil Dig, literally the best searcher. I feel like, honestly, like one of the best searchers, period. Obviously, like, Rhoda is the best, but like, Rhoda's a 1-up. So for archetype-wise, yeah, Fossil Dig is literally the best. And that's it for the spells. I'm just going to slide this out the way just so we don't need a whole pile. Then we have 3 Domain. Obviously, I feel like this is the best one. But also we have 3 Frenzy. Because like I said, the whole focus is constantly pumping out the fusions. Also, I really love their counter trap reversion. And then also, because the whole aspect of Dinomorphia, which I'm sure everyone knows this by now, is to have lower life points. So to have Solemn Judgment, 3 Solemn Judgment, literally every time someone thinks about Solemn Judgment, they're like, is the, losing life points, manageable? For this deck, clearly it works. Like, you do not have any stress. It's phenomenal. I know Psychic and Punisher, maybe I'll put him in the extra deck, because I know, like, that's just a great combination, that Dinomorphia, but for the most part now I don't, because I'm just trying to keep it as pure Dino as possible. I only have 1 card in there that, you'll see later on that you're like, what is that doing there? But I'll explain later. And then also 1 Solemn Strike, just because I still feel like it is a great Solemn card, so it does not hurt to have a 1 of. And then also, I saw this, was it Dark Armed Duelist, or it was Kurtwig? One of the 2. They had this card, Soul of the Supreme King. I'm only running 1 of it. I think they had maybe more copies, but I thought this was just such an ingenious idea, because I even Googled, like, different cards to pay life points, and this is just a really cool one to, like, have, like, a free, you know, boss monster come out for just, you know, paying life points, which is a win-win in this. And for fusions, I have 2 Necrofusion again, just because I feel like it's very easy for getting things in the graveyard to use it. I know they have, you know, the Xenos have their own, you know, spell card that helps with fusions. But I'll be honest, for a fun deck, I don't want to drop $30 for just a copy of a card that, you know, it was a 3 of. So I feel like this is great. Still fun to use, obviously. And then 2 of the Super Soaring. This card I feel like no one uses enough, but yet it is super, super useful. So hopefully you guys see it, just because literally it's just any dinosaur that is banished or in the graveyard, and you summon it. Like it's just really like amazing, because like I said, you know, whether you're sending it to the grave for fusions or even Necrofusion where you're banishing it, like it's phenomenal. Because also the Xenos, a lot of them, you know, for their effects too to summon, you got to get rid of. So now let's dive into the extra deck. So I'm doing 2 of for all the Dinomorphia as well. Come on, camera focus. There we go. So 2 stealth. And then obviously we have 2 of Kentragina. And then 3 Rex. I mean 2 Rex. Yeah, so 2, 2, 2. I was thinking though of having 3 Rex, but for now I'm just doing 2 of everything. Just because I feel like, you know, it's a nice even spread. And then also for 2 ofs, Gigantowser, I feel like this card is just super fun just because it literally is any one dinosaur and normal monster. So let's say you somehow have any of the Dinomorphias and any of the normals, you don't even need to worry about anything else. But not even just that, but for Petite, you could just use that basic level 2 monster that's in your graveyard, just Necrofusion, and boom, you have such a powerful monster. Like, it's crazy to me, honestly, like, how it's just so generic with just, you know, 1 dinosaur and 1 normal. So, obviously we have the Supreme King, because I showed you that amazing card. Just because, again, literally, 4K beat stick, so it does not hurt to have another beat stick on the field. 1 Dulka, just because I prefer him over the other one. And then 1 Solda, honestly doesn't come up as much, but it's just like, when you have the normals on the field or anything, I just feel like, you know, he just is such a great effect. But also for the other new Transcendosaurs, I love his effect in all the other ones, just because if you have the reoccurring effect from, you know, summoning from the graveyard, I love it so much. Because, yeah, we still have 4 normal monsters, so it's just really easy how, you know, to get them back, and, you know, also, like, I have, you know, Soaring, so no matter what, there's ways to get them back, and, you know, kind of have their effects go where they loop back and forth. 1 Dino Wrestler Giga Spino, very nice surprise, honestly, just because I feel like everyone kind of doesn't really think of this card, but, you know, for Dino, super easy, nice effect. Actually, now I'm kind of blanking. Did I take out my tuner, or do I still have... No, yeah, I still have tuners in here, because, what was I saying, right? Yeah, now, yeah, because the main tuner, obviously, is Xeno. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know why I almost thought Petite was, but, yeah, so that's the great thing, that you can literally have Xeno, Petite, like, you know, just different options to get into it. And then also for level 10, Sword Soul, Shenyang on it, like, he's also amazing just because of, you know, the recursion of using, you know, banishing and all that. Because like I said, also with the Soaring Trap card, it does not matter if something is banished, you can get it back. So I just feel like that is fun recursion. And then even their synchro, you know, you have the 2 level 6s, and boom, you have the 12 with the great recursion effect as well. And that's it. Honestly, I even feel like just, you know, off the rip now, just kind of shuffling to show you how easy it is to, like, have almost every hand be usable. Again, does it have hand traps in here? No. But it's just, the whole focus is just to rely on, the powerful monsters, the powerful trap cards. So that's the thing. Is this meta? No. But is it fun? Yeah, it's definitely fun because it is a fun, unique combination of it all. And yeah, I don't know. There we go. Hopefully that's enough shuffles. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there you go. That's going first, so that way you get the one less draw. And yeah, off the rip, you're thinking, oh no, Dinomorphia. Can't use it? Oh wait, actually, yeah, you just use, from your extra deck and your deck. So that's amazing. So no matter what, right off the bat, you can have strong monster. And then also set, easily any recursion you want for anything in case it gets interrupted. So you could always use that to go back into any of the Dinomorphias. Or even, right off the rip, you can just focus on the Xeno. Because the great part is, though, is like also, Megalo, yeah, he's strong on his own if you just want like a 2K beast stick. But above all, you can just use them for everything. So that's what's kind of fun about this, is that no matter how weird a hand looks, it just turns into something. Just off the top again, if I just do another 5, like, what can this be? Boom, it has more of the Dinomorphia, so now we have 2 of them, which again can just, go into each other. Him, obviously, that's the turn 2 card, but still you have Solemn again, you have Fossil Dig to search, so no matter what, you are just constantly filled with just different resources. That's what I love. Like, I feel like almost every hand, even if it's not a big play, it never feels dead. Like, look, more searching, and again, soaring, Dinomorphia, like, everything just kind of just flows into each other. And that's what I love about this deck, because it just somehow everything feels very smooth, nothing feels forced. Alright, this is just the last one, I don't know, I'm just smiling seeing all this together. Alright, so fine, there we go. After just 3 random hands, now this one is a little bit more dead. But at the same point, though, are you, like, even if you just set Petite, just to stall for a turn, you have 2 amazing interruptions right there with Solemn. So no matter what, you're good to go. Because in most decks now, they don't have monsters that are that strong. So you have 2 Solemns, you're literally stopping whatever they have. And then your next turn, you have, like, a great follow-up. Alright, that's not a great follow-up. So, whatever, as the 1 card. But even still, no matter what, there's a lot of potential. So, hopefully you had fun and enjoyed, and I'll see you later.